Sample,
No,
sample.
no, no, no.
Thank you.
Waiting before we leave the van. Okay, so we are right here at the Itong boat station. We will get on this small boat and go through the Mekong River. We go to the Phoenix Island, it's about 15 minutes here. And then we have lunch here at the local restaurant. After lunch, we're gonna move to Bun Tran Province, the Kingdom of Coconuts. We will visit the coconut workshop and you can have a chance to watch the process how to make coconut candy step by step. And you can try some sample here. Okay, after that, we go back to Unicorn Islands. We visit the beekeeper house here and we drink the honey tea from these. Then we're gonna have the highlight of the tour today, the rowing boat. Yeah, good time on the rowing boat. And then we stop by the local house, we enjoy the traditional music by the Southwest people. Okay, after that we go back here and we go back to Ho Chi Minh City, the end of the tour.
Okay guys, nandito na tayo ngayon sa parang station ng sasakyan nating boat para sa Mekong Delta. So, mag-start na tayo mag-tour. Almost 2 hours kaming bumiyahe. Natulog lang ako. So, let's go. Let's join in. Oh, let's join in? What is fine? Alam niyo ba guys that Mekong Delta is one of the largest and most fertile deltas in the world. It covers about 4 million hectares and support a population of about 18 million people who depend on it for both agriculture and aquaculture. Ang init.
Okay. Please smile your hand right here.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Mekong River. So when you look this way, you can see the bridge, right? The bridge is the border between two provinces. Right here is Dinh Diem province. Right there is Bun Tran province. And if you go this direction, you can go to Cambodia. 170 kilometers from here to Cambodia. If you go by this boat, it takes about 2 days, 2 nights. When you look outside, you can see the boat. They have 2 eyes, right? The eye of the boat. See? The eye of the boat. So that's the culture in this area, because in the past so many crocodile here, a lot of crocodile here. So the local people, they paint 2 eyes so the boat can look like a big animal. The crocodile that see the big animal, they go away. Yeah. Yes, the local people, they believe that the boat look like the spirit animal. So whenever they get lost, the boat can take them to the right direction. They believe that.
Pieces fell out of place. Someday never comes. Road trips and shotguns. Sunshine on my skin. Smile is kicking in. Roger in the air. Jumping everywhere.
Nahulog.
Summer's on my mind.
Lunchtime at Phoenix Island. Thank you.
Pamaingit tuloy ako.
Balik ka na.
Kuha ko ng bike, Jazz! Sama ako.
Okay, so waiting na lang tayo. Nag-bike sila, ako hindi. Magpo-coffee na lang. Ang sarap ng lunch, guys. Sobra. Sulit. Nakabusog. Sulit yung paghintay ng 2 hours para sa lunch. Mabala, meron akong kasama dito sa tour na dalawa ring Pinoy ng babae. So, sa kanila ako sumasama para may chika-chika kami. Mabait naman sila. Nag-bike din sila. Alam mo naman tayo, takot mag-bike. After na ito, guys, ito kasi yung pinunta namin is Phoenix Island ata. Tapos after na ito, babalik ata sa Unicorn Island. Kasi, not sure. Kalimutan ko. Basta yung mga activity, may pupuntahan daw tayong coconut candy, pagawaan ng coconut candy. Tsaka bee farm, may pupuntahan tayo. Bee, mga bubuyog. Tapos mag-road riding. Yun ata yung last. Yung highlight na itong Mekong Delta Park. Noi Quay.
So welcome to the best coconut pork shop in the village of Banchar Province. So in my hand here is a baby coconut tree. This one take 1 year to grow. And there are a lot of uses from the coconut tree. For example, the trunk, the body. We can make houses, furniture, chopsticks, stove nails, so many things. And with the leaf right here, we can make a roof house, the conical hat, so much things. So now like most local people will show you how to make a coconut candy. First, we have to choose the old coconut, and we remove the shell. With the traditional way, we have to use equipment
Na-try mo
to
mag-ganyan
make the
sa
coconut
Pilipinas?
powder right here.
Yung mga luma.
Sa probinsya. Nakikisali lang ako.
Parang sa atin.
Yeah. But now today, we don't use this traditional way anymore. We have a machine. When we get the mint of the coconut right here, we put in this machine and we grind it so we get the coconut powder from here. So after the coconut, we have a coconut powder, we put in that machine over there, we make the coconut milk, everybody. Coconut candy, just 2 natural ingredients, and then we mix it up. and we cook for 45 to an hour till we get the sample. Sáp đúng không? Sáp hay là nguyên chất? Thì bỏ này tay mình về. This one is the original coconut candy, no flavor. This one we have peanut inside. Okay, please try some sample for free. You want to have it? So the lady, no peanut, please try this one. Inside the snack we have banana wine. So we smash the banana, we grill it, and we put in here to get ferment. I think the banana wine is stronger than the snack wine. You want to try? You look curious? You want to try? Want to see? Lizard. You can smell.
Yeah, it's too strong.
Snake.
Smells like vodka.
Cobra and a lot of snake here, everybody.
Where the snakes came from?
Here?
They
Here
have the
also?
farm. Yeah, they have the farm to raise the snake.
Oh,
Even the crocodile, they raise the crocodile in the farm. That's why in the Mekong River, until now, we have some crocodile. But in a quiet place because they escape from the farm of the farmer. Okay, so
how
who
about
wants
the
to try?
venom?
Yeah.
The venom of
Oh,
the...
no toxic, no
No.
offense.
Ah, okay.
Who wants to try?
Guys.
The alcohol content.
I think it's about 20
Oh.
degrees, not so strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, sip it. It's a warm.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Ngon. So in Vietnam, when we say something nice, something delicious, we say ngon.
No.
This one is the coconut palm. They live in the trunk, the body of the coconut tree. This one, the local people here, they wash it and they eat raw. No need to cook. You put in a fish sauce and it's moving, and you put in your mouth. You just alive, yeah, raw sashimi. Anybody want to accept a challenge?
Sample.
Sample.
No. For you. I try already.
Folk singing. Go to the boat. Boating na.
Everybody, look at the camera here. I take a picture for you.
Boat traffic jam.
Camera, we take outside. Hands up. Camera. 1, 2, 3.
Kaso nga lang, putik-putik.
So ladies and gentlemen, beekeeping for honey production have been recently developed in the Mekong Delta. The local bees have been selected as an animal good at adapting to the environment here. So the local bee increase the local income and create a lot of job for the people here. So when you look at the bee, you know what kind of bees, everybody? What kind of bees?
Jollibee.
Honeybee? I know the honeybee, but the function of the bee.
Workers.
Jollibee?
Very
Bumblebee?
Philippines.
This one is female worker bee.
Worker
So
bees.
only the
There's a lot.
So first we pour some natural honey.
That's just what people
And we
That's yours.
So this one is the last activity on the island. After this one, we come back to the last activity.
Lalo mo ano talaga nila yung ano nila. Ay, ang dami na naman. Sobrang tulit ang trip mo. May visa ako. Wait, district. Day 1. Hey! Hello! Sorry na. Our boat. Bye-bye. Take na tayo.
Thank you very much. Double check everything, please. Thank you.
This is our car, guys. Bye-bye! Hey guys! So, we're back na ulit to our Airbnb. Nakapag-CR na rin tayo. Di wala pag-alis ng ano nga yun? Sa Mekong River. Oh my God! Naramdaman ko na ang kalam ng aking tiyan. Siguro dahil sa kape. Kasi parang madami siyang nailagay na condense. Tapos ang tapang ng kape. Tapos kung ano-ano pang mga kinain namin. Puro jasmine tea. Ganun. So, ayun. Kung gusto nyong i-book tong tour na to, syempre, nilalagay ulit natin sa description box. So, right now, it's, let's see the time. It's 7:32, pero nakarating tayo dito sa Airbnb natin ng mga 7:05 ata, mga gano'n. Saglit lang sana yung biyahe, kaso pagdating dito sa District 1, wala, ano yan? Sorry. Pagdating dito sa District 1, yun, na traffic na kasi Sunday ngayon. So, may mga street silang sinasara para makapaglakad yung mga tao, ganun. Parang kung alam niyo yung sa Makati, 'di ba sinasara rin nila yung pag weekend sa Ayala Avenue ata, ganun. So anyways, alam ko hindi ko na shoot or hindi ko na film lahat-lahat kasi minsan sa sobrang amazed ko or excited ko sa mga nangyayari, nakakalimutan ko na mag-film. So, anyways, as always naman, kung meron kayong katanungan, just comment lang, I will answer. So, to wrap it up, of course, recommended natin itong tour na to. Sobrang sulit. Kalimutan ko kung kano ko siya na-book. Siguro parang mga 2,000 plus lang, ganon. Tapos included na dun yung service, hotel pick-up siya if District 1 ka. Tapos may lunch na, may mga snacks na din nakasama. Lalo na sa Mekong Delta, ang daming ipapakain sa inyo na kung ano-ano. Sulit talaga siya, comfortable pa yung sasakyan, parang artista van nila. And sobrang warm and friendly ni Ryan, yung tour guide natin, tsaka ni Long, yung driver natin. Tinatry niyang makipag-usap kahit hindi siya ganun kabihasa mag-English yung driver natin. Tapos naging friends natin yung dalawang Pinoy na kasama natin. And yung dalawang Japanese. Hindi ko na sila na-film kasi baka ayaw naman nilang magpakita sa video. Pero ayun, may mga nakasama tayong mga Japanese and sobrang bait nila and nagpalitan kami ng IG. So, sana soon makavisit din tayo sa kanila. So, ayun ang mga ginawa natin. Simula morning is nauna tayo dun sa locker. Ano pa tawag to? Yung pinuntahan natin gumagawa ng mga artworks gamit yung shells, eggshells and parang yung seashell. And they are a part sa mga nabiktima ng Asian Orange, which is yung effect ng gera dito. So, actually guys, kasi may pinasukan kami doon na parang parang display ng mga binibenta pa nila. Sobrang lalaki as in. So, iniisip ko, kasi bawal sa i-film guys kaya hindi ko na napakita sa inyo kasi baka daw makopyright yung mga artwork. So, anyways, sobrang ganda, as in, sobrang ganda ng mga artwork na ginagawa nila. Iniisip ko nga kung magkaroon tayo ng sariling bahay. Feeling ko parang gusto kong bumili ng artwork doon na i-display sa bahay. Kasi as in, sobrang laki niya. Diba? At least tapos nakatulong ka pa sa community nila. And then, next, from District 1, papunta dun sa Lockyer. Sorry kung mali yung pagbigkas ko. Siguro mga 1 hour and 30 minutes. Or parang wala pa. Parang 30 minutes lang ata. Oo, 30 minutes lang pala. Sorry. Mabilis lang yung biyahe nun. Tapos, papunta naman, galing doon, papuntang Kuchi Tunnels is 45 minutes lang. Pero parang hindi naman naging 45 minutes. Mabilis lang din kasi nung morning wala pang masyadong traffic. So, ayun, sobrang init actually sa Kuchi Tunnels kasi ano nga siya, sa forest siya. Tapos, so kung pupunta kayo and mag-visit, siguro dapat magdala rin kayo ng yung fan, yung mga maliliit na fan. Ayan, meron ako. Tapos, if lapitin kayo sa lamok, di ba may ganong tao? Dala kayo ng insect repellent. Kasi, madaming, lamok. Tapos, siguro wear thin clothes lang. Para breathable pa rin. Kasi nga mainit. And then, or magdala kayo ng pamalit. Kasi papawisan talaga kayo. Lalo na nung bumaba kami dun sa tunnel. Nakakatawa pa kasi pagbaba namin sa tunnel, sabi ni Ryan, go on your first left. Kasi yun na yung yun na yung 20 meters ba yun? Na exit. Yun yung pinaka-short. Pero sinabi niya rin before that na meron ngang mga traps yung tunnel na parang akala mo yun na may daanan doon, yun pala wala, mga ganon. Tapos pagbaba namin dun sa baba, pumunta kami, ako pa yung nauna ako dun sa first left. Pag tingin ko, wall, nag-atrasan kaming lahat kasi sumunod silang lahat sa akin dahil nga ang init na. Actually, sobrang liit lang nung space na na lalakaran nyo dun sa baba. Yung iba, sa sobrang tangkad nila actually, nag-ano na sila, gumagapang na sila. Kami, ano lang, duck walk, ganun. Kasi nga, mga maliliit naman. Tapos, ayun, experience namin yung sa tunnel, para, yung taguan para makababa. But, yung tunnel na yun is not actually yung original na ginawa ng mga soldiers dito sa Vietnam. Ginawa lang yun para sa mga tourist kasi medyo nilakihan na nila yung size para lahat talaga pwedeng makatry. Pero, na-include ko naman ata sa video yung totoong size nung dati nilang ganon yung entrance. So, nakakatuwa yung experience na yun. Though, not nakakatuwa na nangyari yung gera ha. Pero yung makita natin yung history ng parang kung ano yung mga nangyari noon or yung mga ginawa nila noon. 'Di ba? Parang wow. Na-preserve nila yung ganon. So, masaya siyang experience, 'di ba? Once in a lifetime na makita mo yung ganon na naririnig mo lang sa school, ngayon nakikita mo na in person. And then, after that, I suggest pala na doon, kung medyo gutom na talaga kayo, doon sa Co Chi Tunnels, mag-merienda na kayo. Kasi from there, papunta sa Mekong Delta is 2 hours yung biyahe. Kaya ako, tinulog ko na lang yung gutom ko. Kasi nagutom na. Kala ko kasi, sa ibang vlog na napapanood ko, doon sila nagla-lunch minsan sa Co Chi Tunnels na mismo paglabas. But no, kaya ayun, 2 hours ang hinintay. Do binigyan naman tayo ng snack nila Ryan. Meron silang binigay na bread tsaka water. Yung water pala lagi naman silang nagbibigay. Tapos ayun, pagdating ng river sa Mekong Delta, dun yung pinakamahabang pupuntahan. So, ang saya din niya. Ang saya actually. Ang saya talaga ng experience. Parang walang tapon. Tsaka nakakatuwa yung community sa Mekong Delta na every parang mini island doon or yung mga neighborhood doon, meron talaga silang i-offer sa'yo. Like sa isang island, may coconut. Sa isang island, mga bees. Sa isang island, yung boat riding, ganun, di ba? Parang inaano nila kung ano yung pwede nilang maging business gamit yung mga resources around them. So, ang galing lang na ganun sila ka-coordinated. Yun, ganun. So, after that, yun na yung last activity. And then, babalik na ng Ho Chi Minh, or ng District 1. So, ayun. Sobrang saya. Masaya tong experience na to. Whole day siya. Nakakapagod, pero, fulfilling. Fulfilling siguro yung tamang term. And to do it on my birthday. Actually, no one knows dun sa mga ka-tour ko na birthday ko today. Lang naman i-announce pa natin, hey, birthday ko. So, ayun. Ewan ko din bakit naisip ko na mag-tour ako sa birthday ko. So, ngayon, iniisip ko kung pupunta tayo sa isang night street or ano bang tawag doon? Food market ata. Benye. I'm not sure kung tama yung natin. Pero, iniisip ko kung doon tayo kakain ng dinner. Hindi ako super gutom. Pero, syempre gusto nating ma-experience kung ano yung mga pwedeng puntahan dito. Kaya, so baka pupunta talaga tayo. Actually, sa Bentan nga dapat ako bababa. Kasi nag-offer na sila, Ryan, na pwede kayang bumaba dito sa Bentan Market. Maghahanap na sana ako ng sandals. Para at least bukas sana naka-sandals na tayo. Kasi, parang ano na yung paa kong naka-rubber shoes lagi. Though, hindi naman masakit yung Hoka. Ay! Hindi po sponsored. Pero ayun, para lang mas relax tayong naglalakad-lakad. Kaso nga, sumakit na yung tiyan ko. Kaya ayun, umuwi na tayo. Ngayon, siguro, alis na tayo, magbubuk na tayo for the night market, kung ano man tawag dun, para maaga rin tayo makapagpahinga. Okay? Balikan ko kayo, guys.